Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. My name is Vanessa I, and I am a spiritual healer and guide for those on the ascension journey. So hello, and perhaps if you've been following me for a while, I'm in my other space. It's been a while since I've been over here. I'm still setting it up. So today I want to share with you guys within the third eye activation. I've been getting some messages about it, so I wanted to give you guys a tip and trick on accessing your embedded wisdom through your third eye. So accessing your embedded wisdom, to start this process, the best thing that you can do is find the deeper meaning in everything. So this means you walk out your door and immediately it's like, you're shutting your door. It's like a fresh start. Like, okay, I'm closing the door and I'm walking on this path now. When we can teach ourselves to see the deeper meaning in day-to-day life, this is how we begin to access our soul's embedded wisdom. Even something as simple as a flower or as a tree. A very powerful download came to me yesterday, and I would love to share it with you guys today. And it's about finding the sacredness in everyday life. And a lot of spiritual gurus talk about this, that it's the little things. It's the little things that we do every day that create 80% of the results. 20% of what you do can create 80% of your life. So, with that being said, this means that when we can get back to the basics, and as simply as when you first wake up in the morning, what are your first thoughts when you wake up? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel grateful that you're in a bed and you're feeling that love of your bed, or wherever it is that you're sleeping next to your loved one, or envisioning your loved one just wrapping you in their arms, whatever it is. Finding ways to be grateful every day and to find the sacredness in everyday life. For me, my life feels like a constant meditation. So whether it's when I'm kissing my partner, whether it's when I'm washing the dishes, whether it's when I'm folding my clothes, so many of us want to rush through these things like, I have to do the dishes or I have to take the garbage out. And we forget how the sacredness of there can be miracles that you experience as you are going to take out the garbage. You can meet the love of your life. When we begin to see our life as a gift and really tap into the present moment, this is when we start unraveling that third eye and seeing things differently and seeing things much deeper. Now, I will say a caution, flag, caution with this work. When you begin seeing things deeper, awareness comes with responsibility. You are responsible for your awareness. And so the more awareness that you are asking for, if you're asking for your third eye to be open more and more activated, there is an awareness that comes with this practice, and with that awareness comes responsibility. There was even, I had a reading from two psychics, like a month ago, that my next relationship wasn't going to be like the one, but it was going to be, this was like 2 or 3 months ago, but it was going to be a learning experience for me. And so most people, it's like, now I know that this person's not the one, why would I put in that time, So with awareness comes responsibility of knowing that, okay, my next relationship is going to be a learning experience. And then I realized that, it wasn't even a romantic relationship, it was a platonic friendship learning more about myself and just how to treat someone with kindness, even when the emotion's super high and we're angry, but we're having a conscious argument, and how to really dial it down and end with peace, you know? So, in other words, I'm telling this story because it's like some other people would hear that and be like, oh, well, like, what's the fun in that? You know, I'm looking for that one, and I know it's not going to be like the end all be all. And that's the whole egos thing, is the end all be all. What's the end result? I care about the end result. I don't give about the journey. You guys, the journey is the most sacred, juicy part, where you are at currently in your life, when we can let go of the stories that we are attaching to our emotions and create some of that space through meditation, through Reiki practice, through breath work, through these mindfulness practices, yoga. When we can create that space between us and our emotions, then we have a bit more time, because we have a bit more space to observe and find the deeper meaning behind it all. Which essentially, when you are finding the deeper meaning within yourself and your why, your purpose, your you, why you're here, now you're opening up space with the universe and your relationships to experience conscious partnership. And conscious partnership is a new term. It's definitely like a new earth 5D term of where relationships are going and becoming more conscious and more partnership with the companionship, you know, the romanticism. All of this is beautiful, but most importantly, the consciousness in the relationship, and then the partner aspect, that, you know, you're a whole person, and these relationships around you are extensions of you to help you become more of who you are. And that's beautiful. And so that's why it's such a beautiful thing to connect with other like-minded people. I have a couple options for you guys here on these videos. If you're a spiritual man looking to go a bit deeper, connect with other men and get deeper healing, we have a men's mastermind for you. Book a call with me if you're interested, and we can work out any financial concerns. Same thing with the 5D weekly group sessions. We all meet on Zoom and we have beautiful healing together, and so you're connecting with like-minded people on a more intimate level. So doing these things is very important for us in awakening our third eye and awakening our heart and tuning more deeply into ourselves and why we're here, what our purpose is. We all have, most of us have a bit more time to think about those things right now. And so my question to you is, how are you spending that time? What have you been up to? Let's do a check-in, a weekly, monthly check-in. You know, it's May. What have you been up to? Have you been spending a lot of time in some fear and scarcity, not the unknown, like what's going on? And what can we do to get you to a place of stability and well-being? That's what I'm here to assist you with, in aligning with your truth within, living your soul's purpose, even in the midst of adversity. And so definitely reach out to me if you have any concerns or questions. Come join us on Patreon. I am here to support you on your journey to fullness and greatness always. And never turn anyone away for any reason other than, you know, not being committed to yourself and your journey. That can't work. How can I commit to you if you can't commit to you? So I love you guys so much. And namaste.